Now, blood grown in a laboratory has been given to people in a world-first clinical trial. British research teams from Bristol, Cambridge, London and NHS Blood and Transplant are testing tiny quantities equivalent to a couple of spoonfuls to see how it reacts inside the body. As our health correspondent Catherine Burns reports, researchers use stem cells from donated blood.
Every day in England, but for patients with rare blood types, there might only be 1 or 2 people who can donate to them. Researchers hope to change that.
We're really excited because it's the first time we've been able to grow enough red cells from stem cells in the laboratory to transfuse into healthy volunteers. And we really think that this is going to be a possible way of making red cells in the future for patients who we currently find it really difficult to provide matched blood for.
It starts with a normal donation. Stem cells are isolated from the rest of the blood and put into a special solution for around 3 weeks. This encourages the stem cells to multiply and develop into red blood cells. These big containers have about 24 litres of solution, and they'll become about 1 or 2 teaspoons of red blood cells. So far, that's been injected into 2 healthy volunteers. It's a complex process, trying to recreate something our bodies do far more efficiently than any lab can right now. But scientists want to see if the lab-grown cells have some advantages over nature. This donation of blood will contain millions and millions of red blood cells. Some of them will be fresh at the start of their life cycle. Others, though, will be older nearer the end of theirs. And researchers hope that the lab-grown cells will all be new, meaning they could survive in the body for longer. The hope is that people who need regular transfusions would then not need them so often. This would help patients with conditions like sickle cell, disorders that affect red blood cells.
It would mean a lot having to not have so many blood transfusions. And also I wouldn't have the impact of the side effects from the blood transfusions that I have now. I do get allergic reactions.
All this comes during a blood shortage in England. This is not a solution to that problem. This trial is the first step of a long process. Even if everything works out, we will still rely on hundreds of thousands of donors giving their time and their blood. Catherine Burns, BBC News.